All right, so now let's have a quick review from what we did last semester. All right, now I'm going to draw some graphs, and let's see if you can tell me the name of these graphs. Let me start with the easy one. What do we call this kind of line? Linear, right? What can you tell me about linear functions? It's what? Louder. 1 to 1. Yeah, it is 1 to 1. Very good. It's 1 to 1. Anything else? A straight line, yes, indeed. Other ones that we covered, they are more or less curved. Anything else that you can relate to a linear line? Now, for me, my standard is this. If I say the word linear line, there should be an equation that pops in your head. Slope intercept form, which is y equals to mx plus b, right? All right, now there are other forms as well, in case you forgot. What do we call this? Point slope. There's a point. There's a slope, right? And then, of course, that's another one. Remember what I said about this form? The standard, and we hate it because it doesn't tell us any obvious information. Okay, for the other two, we're like, oh yeah, we got some info. All right, now, what about a graph that looks like maybe like this? What do we call this kind of graph? Remember? That's called the absolute value. All right, absolute value. So you gotta remember the name, of course, register the shape of it, and I believe everybody should have a good time with the naming of this graph. What is this? Quadratic, right? This is this, right? All right, and recently we talked about. Oh, actually, when I do quadratic, I should do this. Let's start from here. All right, let's start from here. How do we draw a quadratic again? We go right one and then up one. And then we go right one and then up 3. And then up 5, right? Okay, still remember that? Okay, something like this. Oops. All right, cool. All right, now, and then we have another one that looks like this. We go right 1, up 1, and then right 3, up 1, and then right 5, up 1. What do we call this kind of graph or function? Square root. Okay, square root. Now, just to keep you well informed right here. The reason why we do this up right 1, up 1, right 1, up 3, or that all these kind of shortcuts is because now typically if we have to draw a graph, we would have to draw a table. Oh, sorry, that's a big Y. We have to draw a table and we have to write all these points down, and then we plug in and do the solving. It's so time consuming. So that's why we do these shortcuts, so we can create a graph in seconds rather than in minutes. And what we're about to do today is to introduce you to a new function that's known as cubic function, okay, which is x cubed. So we're going to go ahead and talk about how we draw it. And today and tomorrow, we'll focus on only the drawing part, and it would be really easy. It's a good review to go over all the drawing stuff, okay?